Hey wild ones, I'm Lucy and this is Pussy Powered. In today's Quick Tip Monday, I'm going to share with you a quick practice you can do to increase your pleasure and have more fulfilling sex. When you're in a long-term relationship or you're having sex with the same person for any length of time, it's common to fall into a routine that gets a little bit, boring. And while I've talked about how to spice things up in your relationship and in the bedroom in other videos, today's quick tip is something that you can add to that or do completely independently. So what is it? In short, it is setting a clear intention. Instead of just going through the motions and having sex because that's just what you do or that's what you're expected to do, or even if you're the one who wants it or you're the one who initiates it, having a clear intention other than what position you're going to do it in or who's going to come when really does make a world of difference. Now I know you may be wondering, what the hell does it even mean to set a clear intention before sex? Aren't we already clear on what we're doing? Well, I mean, yes and no. You may have the clear intention of showing up and having sex, but have you decided what it is that you want to feel? What do you want to experience? And I guarantee you already have ideas on what you want to experience during sex. You have these core desires that want to be met. So let's summon them intentionally. Maybe it's connection. Maybe it's deepening trust. Maybe it's more intense orgasmic pleasure. Maybe being seen by your partner or seeing him or her more clearly. There's always a feeling we're after in everything we do, whether it's in a sexual context or not. And the more we can get into the habit of connecting with our desires, being clear about what we want, and focusing on what we want instead of what we don't want, the more we harness our power to create our reality, including our sexual reality and our pleasure, as opposed to living in whatever default reality we just end up in. So the next time you're about to have sex, try doing this first. Place one hand over your heart and the other hand over your pussy. Then take a few deep breaths in, imagining the air flowing into your lungs as pure pleasure energy. Notice what it feels like. Is it warm? Is it tingly? What color associations come to mind? How is this energy of pleasure moving through your body? Connect with the energy of your pleasure through focus and breath, and imagine this energy of pleasure flowing between your heart space and your pussy faster and faster and faster, growing in intensity. And as you are feeling the flow of this energy, bring to mind one word that describes what you want to experience in this sexual encounter the most. Maybe it's connection, maybe it's wildness, flow, maybe it's healing. And you imagine that you are receiving the flow of that energy with each breath you take, imagining it filling your body, filling your heart, filling your womb space, filling your pussy, giving your conscious mind something to focus on. The unconscious mind is fantastic at listening to directions. It's just that a lot of times those directions are, they're unconsciously given. So the more clear we can be on what it is that we want, what we're focusing on, giving ourselves a direction and intention, the more likely we are to experience what deep down we really, really want. And hey, this also applies to self-pleasure. In fact, before I self-pleasure every single morning, I set an intention and I channel this energy into my glass dildo. And then as I insert it, I imagine this energy literally filling me up. And I gotta say that when I started doing that, my pleasure capacity opened up so much more. Your mind is powerful. Use it. Alright, wild ones, that's it for today's Quick Tip Monday. I'd love to hear if you have been using the power of your focus and intention before sex and self-pleasure. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and remember to subscribe for more videos on sexual empowerment and healing for women. In the meantime, here's to your unleashing for a pussy-powered life.